Hello, hello, hello. This is just a random little short vid because I decided to, I decided to hit record real quick. So I haven't had a chance to stream CloverPit. I've just been mucking around with it myself in my own time. And just on the chance that I never end up streaming it, this is just a very quick rundown of something that I've got set up here. Now I am a fair way in. So for those that are unaware of what this is, if you know Balatro, think Balatro, but with a slot machine, and you can kind of walk around a little bit as well. But your debt every time you need to get spins going, you need to earn money, you get perks and stuff that combine and do things. All of that doesn't really matter right this second. This debt starts off at $75 or something. I've got it up to 144 million at the moment for this current one. And I have an interesting combo here going. So all of these have been changed. If you're unfamiliar with CloverPit, probably should check some sort of separate tutorial or something. I'm just excited. I'm about to go to bed. I'm like, nah, I've got to hit record. I've got to immortalize this. It might not be the best, most broken thing in the world, but it is a pretty good one. For me, at least, and I've only been playing for, you know, a few hours. But, basically I've got a combo of all these different things that are going on. I have bonuses because of how many tickets I currently have, which is nice. Whenever I do some spins, I can press a button and it gives me extra bonuses. Makes it so that bells are worth more. Increases the value of things, makes it so that everything's multiplied more, etc, etc, etc. But I currently have, you have to recharge it over a number of spins, so you can't just hit it and keep increasing your stuff. I'll just show you. I'll show you. This is gonna go for a couple of minutes. Alright, so I'm gonna deposit some cash here because there is a chance that we could lose a whole bunch of it. Alright. It's 420 for 7 spins. Let's do this. The last spin last spin was all bells. Now I'm gonna hit the button. Everything went off twice. Oh, that's fine. We didn't have any money anyway. We're all good. That's why we cashed it all in at the start. Well, it's a 1.5% chance for that to happen, so it's happened twice. That's fun. Now, see, the thing here, we're getting like 11 million for that, and that wasn't even... I think it was a good spin, but it wasn't amazing. Alright, we got 2 spins left. Alright, last spin. Okay. Alright. So that's that. So we got about 40 mil that spin, and we had 2 of the spins, which luckily were the first 2 spins, were full resets. So when you get that 666, it sets your coins to 0 in your wallet. Right, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cash all this away. Alright, so we have just enough for a spin again. And then what is this? What is this in here? Oh, go away. We have this. That just recharges all that stuff. Now, normally it would take 4 rounds. So 4 sets of 7 spins or 3 spins or whatever. It'd take 4 rounds to recharge this. But I just had a thing in the shop that let me do it instantly. Which means, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner there, it's got the 2 in the picture. Means that bells happen more often. So it's a 63.4% chance for bells to appear, and currently they're worth 1,500 each. Multiplied by 40. Yeah, I've got a lot of combos of things going on. Anyway. But if we go 7 spins, because I've recharged it, that 2 that's there, there's now 72.9%. I'm hoping we get some... like a jackpot would be nice, or close. Oh. Yes. Beautiful. And we can still get a 666 and it will ruin everything. Take it all away. Okay. So the last one was 40 million. This time we got 135. Which is nice. Alright, so we want to cash in. But we don't want to go over. Okay, see. So with 3.2 mil, we will defeat this round. But I don't want to do that just yet. What I unlock? I unlocked super capacitor, apparently. Okay. Anyway. I also have, in the phone, a recharge. Which means I can do that and hit the button again. So instead of the 4, it is going to be 6. Now this is something that normally you can only do once every 4 rounds. Right? You only get 3 rounds per debt limit. But you can't even do it every set of debt. So, 78.5% chance, which funnily enough is not the highest that I have had, but... ooh, gotta be careful of them. I don't like that that's there. I'm a little bit sleepy at the moment too. I've had a couple of long days at work. There's a couple more ahead of me. There's no streams at the moment, but I just wanted to have this little bit of a spin. Yeah, we're already at... well, I suppose we had some sitting there, so I don't really know what this final's going to be, but I mean, we got 44 million just in that spin. Alright. No spins left. So now, if we didn't have enough coins, we would immediately be dropped through the floor, and we would die. I don't know what that noise is. I'm gonna re-roll it. We'll just see if we have anything shiny. And we'll go one more. Raise clovers and bells by their base value for every 3 tickets that you spend. Nah. Extra 2 spins per round could be good though. So this, because I don't have triggers randomly anymore, which I did have for some earlier stuff, may as well throw that away. And put this in the drawer real quick. Buy the cat food for an extra 2 spins. And then it says 7 of 8. So now we can equip this. Alright. Good, good, good. So this thing, I'm pretty sure I need to have a bunch of bones equipped, but it's just, that's a whole separate thing. That's its own thing. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. None of this has massive explanations in it. This is just like, oh, look at the thing spinny good. So I need 13.8 billion for the next one. I don't think we're going to make it. I don't believe we're going to make it. No, it's not really help. Bells manifest more often. Yeah, that sounds good. That was a +1, so now it's guaranteed 50.4% to start with. Right, which we can't use our stuff now. So, actually not going to be as good as what we just had, interestingly enough. Oh, hey, that's not too bad. Immediately earn 30% of the debt amount. Yeah, okay. So we currently have 4 billion. Which is nice. Re-roll them, see if we get anything else good. Cat food is good. Pattern modifier multiplier times 13. I'm gonna throw that away. Put this in the drawer. I'll try that, I guess. No, nothing coming out of that. Okay. And now we can re-equip this, because it takes up 2 slots, so you gotta sort of like take it away and then put it back. It's a weird thing. Anyway. Let's deposit some of these billions so that we don't randomly lose them. Alright.
Let's go gambling.
That wasn't great. Ooh. Without these button presses, it's getting a little rough. Not even 1 billion. Not even 1 billion. Okay.
Let's go again.
It's dedication. Deposited 1 billion coins. Hey, that's me. I did that. This is definitely not a game that has a series, obviously. We did that with Velatro, but I don't think this is going to be one that has that. Alright. That was even worse. Okay. Our interest is way more than what we've,
Let's go gambling.
Anybody who hasn't played or watched any of this game before is going to be, of CloverPit, is going to be like, I don't know what's going on. It's just noises and winnings. Sure is. But it is far from winnings enough, and now I'm going to die. Too bad. Better luck next time. That's it. Gamma over. The end. Anywho, I just wanted to show you some stuff. Oh, actually, there is one last thing that you need to see. Where are we? Recent captures. Here? This one? Maybe. It might be this one. I got a couple of little clips. One of them should hopefully have the big jackpot. No, this isn't it. This is not it. Hold on. I'll find it. Don't you worry. Which just means we're looking at things together. Yeah? Okay. Can I get thumbnails on some of these? Please? Please, mate, anytime. Alright, I am going to assume... I'm going to assume it's this one. Okay, so just quick thing. Similar setup to what I just had. Except, I had a thing where I could get batteries. See, you can see on the bell, the top right bell, there's like a little battery. Whenever anything with a battery goes off, it recharges one of your items by 1. And I had a heap of batteries, and I only really had the photograph. And as you can see, it's ×8 down there in the bottom, because I kept being able to hit it without it resetting, right? Then I also had the replay thing on. So you can see there's like the replay arrow, circle arrow, like redo thing. Every time one of those goes off, whatever it's in replays. So the one that's in the middle, and you know, that sort of thing, it'll replay a lot of different times. And the jackpot that you saw was kind of nothing compared to this. Now, not monetarily, but excitement-wise, you know, they could be $1 each for all that really matters. It's just, it's this. Very exciting. Anyway, it's free on Game Pass if it's your thing. If it's not, it's a cool little roguelite. It's not just playing pokies. You have to figure it out. It's sort of like combining things and doing little puzzles and whatever else. But, yeah, very addictive, very fun. I've found myself playing a few hours recently, so give it a go if it's your thing. If not, this has been a fun little side quest. I'll see you in the next big main series, hey? And thanks for the views on the anniversary stuff. I know there's a lot of different games there, and it kind of bombarded everybody for a little bit, but I appreciate it. See ya. Alright, so this is a little bit later. The same session. I may have broken it even further. So, what I'm going to do, for the last run around, I'm going to run through it real slow. But done some things. Now, I have been getting 4 options on the phone all the time because I have the journal. I just keep the journal in the drawer. And that gives you 4 options on the phone when the phone rings. I have to reach that. And I've only got this. Which looks bigger, but it's not because it ends in 012, not 013. So, I don't think I'm going to make it, but to run you through it really quick, because this next spin is probably going to lose it for me. I'll start the spin, I hit the button triggers this, which gives me +4 luck for the next spin, right, because like this particular mode that I'm in, it's like a challenge thing, Every deadline has 7 rounds, but rounds only have 1 spin, right? So instead of having 3 rounds where I can pick 3 spins or 7 spins, I have 7 rounds where I only have 1 spin. Which means you get more interest. And more tickets and stuff, but you get less spins overall. I've lent into that. Because this recharges after 1. It grants 4 luck for the next spin, so I can use it every single time. And then this one, after the next spin, you gain 1 extra spin with luck plus 7. Then it says, for every round, 15% chance of discarding this charm after the 3rd use. But I don't use it that often. Like, I don't use it 3 times in 1 round, you know what I mean? Anyway, got that. Whenever 15 plus patterns trigger during a spin, double the value of all symbols until the end of the deadline. So right from the start of my first spin, every time I get multiples, 15, which is a lot, so it doesn't trigger all the time, but it does trigger. I got this, that I get more tickets. If you haven't looked, I've got nearly 3,000 tickets at the moment in the top right. That's a 20% chance for any clover to have the ticket modifier. This one is plus 7 luck for the last spin of a round, which it actually triggers first. So I'm supposed to get 1 spin. Alright. I hit the button. This triggers because it goes, oh, that's your last spin. This one up here also triggers because it triggers for the first spin. So first spin and last spin both trigger at the same time. And then the coin triggers and gives me an extra spin after it. Alright. Then this will trigger again on the second spin, because it's the last spin, again. And then, I also have this, which is, it grows by 1 whenever there are 5 plus patterns triggered during a spin. So 5 different wins. This one here, plus 1 pattern multiplier for every 15 tickets I own, which is a lot. This one here is plus 1 symbol multiplier for every 5 tickets I own, which again is a lot. See, the multipier's up pretty high at this point. Now, I also have this. If a lucky charm triggers during a spin, raise this bonus by 1. If nothing triggers, reset this bonus. Now, I've used this before and been like, it's alright as long as you're lucky. But because this lucky charm triggers no matter what every single spin it thinks is the last spin of that round, this will constantly be adding to the symbols multiplier. So everything just sort of builds off, and I'm sure that there's an even better way to do this. Like, this is just me accidentally fumbling my way through it and getting to this point. But I will show you the spin. It's going to be very slow. I'll put it on slow mode. But this is it. And you know what? I'm even going to deposit my cash. So I just have the spin left. And we're going to need, like, some pretty crazy shit to actually be able to survive. It's not going to happen. Alright, so go down. Ignore the bones. The bones do other stuff that I was trying to trigger, but it didn't get it there. So hit the button, it triggers those 2 things. Alright. And then spin. So we are getting just stupid amounts of money for everything. Because the values of everything are super enhanced. Okay. Good. There are nothing else to press. This is it. This is the last spin. It's kind of lucky that we've had 2 lots of full clovers. That's it. That's all she wrote. No spins left. Oh, I don't have enough coins. What a shame. Oh well, it is what it is. Deadline 13's not too bad. Deadline 13's not too bad. Whew. I think it ends at like deadline 7 or something. 8 maybe? I don't know. It's very similar to Balatro, if you know Balatro at all. But anyway, I'm very tired. It is bedtime, so I'm gonna go. Good night.